Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome to Clair Obscur, Expedition 33, Episode 5, if you're watching on YouTube. Last time, we attempted to make sail for the island that the Paintress is on, because there's apparently another sea separating us from here and there. Part of that strategy involved convincing the Gestrels to tell us what we're supposed to do, which was a fairly simple affair. It was participate in their arena, and the participants in the arena are not particularly good at fighting, which is interesting. It's kind of like, although I suppose it does feel like it's very true towards them as to the narrative, like the idea that, like, if you want to feel real combat, it's out there in the wild. Whereas in the arena, that's kind of almost like a simulation of combat. Although their love of fighting is so strong, I suppose it wouldn't really matter whether they were fighting in an arena or not. That led us to Esqui. Yeah. A sort of, not benevolent, what is the opposite? Apathetic creature who doesn't seem to be particularly concerned about the things that he does, and like the effects that he has on the things around him. Like his best friend is trapped within some sort of shell. Might have used to be a human, might have been part of the expedition at one point. Francois. But we need to find his favorite rock. And in theory, that will enable us to fly to the next objective. I happen to save directly behind what is probably going to be a boss fight. There is a faceless boy who seemed to know us.
The Paintress destroyed our world, and someone built her a shrine.
The weak-minded turn to whatever they can to explain the unknown.
When you're at the mercy of a power you don't understand, you might try anything.
So then who built it, though? And the faceless boy recognized us. And like that has me thinking a lot about the title of the game. The title of the game being Clair Obscur. From what I've read, it is a French term relative to chiaroscuro shading. Bonus points if you know the actual pronunciation. You can let me know. Because I think I've only really heard that term in a strong bad email. That is my association to chiaroscuro shading. And that is the idea that there's the interplay between light and dark. And it seems as though the villains with the white hair, the masked girl and the tall man, seem to be presenting themselves as shadow selves of Gustav. Gustav and Mael. And if Gustav and Mael are the light versions and they are the shadow versions. But are they different characters, or are they the same character separated? Like you could have like you look at what's his name, Hideo Kojima. Hideo Kojima tends to name characters very specifically based on what that character represents. A lot of more recent, especially a lot of Death Stranding has that, like Dead Man, Heart Man, Sam Porter Bridges is a great example of this. But they're more thematic for the character itself. Like, it doesn't kind of... And I worry that the light and shadow in it, aspects of it, and all these aspects of the narrative are kind of creating this kind of meta-narrative. And I say I worry because I'm not a big fan of that. Like, if you've ever seen the Lego movie reveals itself to have a very big, like, meta-narrative. And for me, that actually removed the agency of the characters, made the characters less interesting, made the plot less interesting. Like, I understand what they were trying to do, because the idea is that how do you play with Legos? Do you define Legos by the play set rigidly to what they came with, or do you interplay play sets? Do you make it up as you go? And one of the things that one of the characters has to learn is that you don't need to be so rigid in your rules. But that's the meta-narrative. And the meta-narrative dictates the flow of the main narrative. The Matrix Revolutions is another great example of a story that leaned too hard on its meta-narrative that it forgot it had a main narrative. Oh, hello. Oh yeah, I fought some of you already. You were a lot closer than I expected. That's fine. It's just the one of you.
Look out.
I've been trying to improve with... I made a rule, I can't talk about it. By the way, the rule is I've decided I cannot talk about the parry dodge mechanic. Unless... Ooh, hello. I can barely see you guys around here. Because I don't want to be repeating myself through this whole playthrough. And I feel as long as I don't have anything necessarily to add to that, then I might as well just not say anything. Well, I'm gonna have her heal herself. Yeah, that worked pretty well. You know, actually, I might as well remove offensive switch while I still I have a move that applies defenselessness and is an attack. Like, and gains AP. So that offensive attack is probably pretty unnecessary.
Here's your card. I'm ready.
That was a jump.
Careful now.
You know, I have enough AP with her. I might as well just burn away their armor, the both of them.
Chroma is flowing.
And you're on fire. So I might as well give Lune a second turn. I feel like this is one of those things that really kind of like... I don't know if it's necessarily one of those make or break for JRPGs. Like, you see all the... You either have a JRPG that has a lot of fights, and those fights go by quickly, or a few fights and those fights go by slowly. Because if you have like a lot of fights and every fight takes a while, then you're just kind of like on a slog to your next destination. Final Fantasy II in America, 4 in Japan. I remember playing that, and there were sections of the game where every step, every movement tile I went to was another fight. And that got to be pretty painful. We have an ice, but we don't have 2 ices. Let's try Elemental Trick. I've not used that. It's not bad. Ooh, and I've got Sun. But I have no foretell to consume.
Ready to evade.
Ah. Yeah, I guess this is going to finish the fight. Finish that fight. For some reason, I assumed a boss was going to be a lot closer. Oh, here's the end of another expedition.
Lucille of the 50th. Our beautiful wheel. Wedged upon the rocks. A casualty of the massive serpent of the sea. But even shattered, its presence is still comforting. Adrian and Gabriel are doing their best to sustain morale, but with no food, no clean water, no way to fix the wheel, our fate is quite clear. No, to me at least. But I have no desire to hold back the hopes of others. Perhaps. Perhaps we will find a way back. Still, these moments of quiet, sitting on the beach, are also a source of contentment. All our lives we've been running, trying to outrace time, trying to reach an unreachable goal. And now we can finally rest. At least we got to see some of the wonders of this world. Even the serpent, cruel as it is a deadly elegance that is mesmerizing. But oh, what other marvels might we have seen had we been able to keep rolling? I sometimes wonder what it would have been like to grow up outside the dome. Perhaps even live amongst the Nevrons. Could we have achieved a form of peace? Or even prospered alongside them?
Oh. Do we have an item of some sort?
Perfect.
Cash.
We can use that.
Money. Alright, I've seen a few people wandering about here. And it looks like I can ignore progress no further. Hello. Oh, son of a... Good enough. Good start. Now these guys are resistant to fire, but fire is not a bad start to the strategy, I swear.
Careful now.
Because I can then put you into virtuoso mode. Let's start healing. Let us actually do thermal transfer first with you.
Let us stain.
And then heal yourself. A solid heal. We'll accept it. And actually, she can heal herself.
I'll use your knife.
Which is convenient for both her and Gustav.
Lulu, attention.
Excellent. This is probably going to be an unnecessary amount of damage to this fellow. And actually, let us heal Mael. That way we can at the very least walk out of this battle better than when we walked in. I also wonder whether, like, benched characters still gain XP. It does not seem like that's the case, which is unfortunate. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to probably focus less on... Ooh, I haven't been this way. Less on the party members I necessarily want to be in the party, and more about who is the lowest level. And then I'll bring them in and swap out as I go. Ooh.
Interesting.
All right. So first strike is not necessarily that great. It's a bit expensive as a Illumina. And actually, you've got a lot of points. Oh yeah, let's do through that. Get her basic damage up. I'm hoping there is a checkpoint before the next boss fight, or at the very least, it's one of those situations where I could look and be like, you know, I see an open area that we're about to enter. Might as well pop a chromatic elixir.
Useful.
Cash. Yep, there we go. We got a flag from Expedition 56. Who are you over there? How do I get to you?
Looks like a farm.
Like old times, eh?
Oh, and then there's one of those locked up chests.
We can use that.
Money. This is how I get to them. Oh. And then, you're not gonna get me that easily. You're not gonna take me alive. Really? You know, let's do that. And then... Alright, the very least we got rid of the armor. Let us throw some focused foretell on you. Covering your sword with blood. How very rude. But yeah, Sael is the one with the lowest level at the moment at level 19. Gustav is at 20. The other two girls are at 22. That is my goal, to hopefully find some sort of balance in the leveling system. Though I'm sure there's going to be a point in which I do at least a little bit of grinding. Oh, hello. This place is just as beautiful as it is unsettling. But now is not the time to dwell on nature's beauty. Now is the time to trade stuff. I don't really need any chroma catalysts anymore. I could use polished catalysts. How much money do I have? I got a decent amount. I could use more color of Lumina. And a haircut for Sael. And now let us fight the merchant to get this remaining item. You know, Lune has been doing pretty well. Let us send her to fight. She's done well with the duels.
I'll do it.
Oh, hello. All right. Let us begin with some wildfire.
Ready to evade.
This is fine. This is fine, actually. Let us do a thermal transfer.
Let us stain them.
And then just a regular attack. This is still fine. Another Lumel transfer.
So much potential.
And then let us heal ourselves. Oh, you had another attack. I stopped paying. I just assumed it was just the one. All right. Let us do Mayhem. And we're done. Fantastic. You have defeated me in a duel. Rest assured that nothing in this universe will stop you now. Oh well, thanks. Range Sun. Recover 5% health per foretell applied. Alright. Sael gets a new haircut and a weapon. Yeah, because this Sun skills apply 10 foretell, but all damage taken is doubled is very dangerous. For me, like you can tell by the rule that I'm not allowed to break that I apply to myself. But this is a little bit easier to deal with. Better damage and recover 5% per foretell applied. So that first skill that it does 5 foretell, that would be 25% health regained just for doing that, which essentially means that now she has 2 abilities. Ah. I was wondering how I got up here. And now I have. Fantastic. Let's see, I've been there. Okay, yeah, we're heading to the farm. I suppose I could rest again. I mean, like, the flag is right over here. Oh, yeah, and Lune upgraded. I don't know if she has enough skill points yet. Skill points are very slow to come by, and I feel like I definitely will want to eventually reset somebody's skill tree. Actually, remember I was talking about how I wanted to get rid of offensive switch. It's cheap, but I already have Illumina that applies defenselessness when I attack, when I do a basic attack. So actually, let's assign that for offensive switch. That way she can start her own burn, as opposed to having to rely on Lune. Does she eventually get a skill that heals her? Or is this all just like defensive and... Ooh. Destroys all targets' shields. We need to have that, actually. And we are going to replace guard down. What was it did? Gain 1 AP per shield destroyed. So that means those enemies that start off with like 7 shields, like she could erase their whole shield and gain like 7 AP in the process. All right. Explore the farm. There's the big guy down there. There's this guy who's gonna run away from me. You jerk. Oh, you. I'm just gonna run into you. Am I supposed to do something to trap you? Like, how did I get the last one? Or can I sneak up on you? It looks like I should be able to sneak up on this guy. But looks can often be deceiving. Okay, no, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, whew, whew. That was close. Wait, do I need to shoot it from a... It was coming towards me. Huh. What was I doing differently? Did it just happen to want to go in that direction for some reason? Okay, let's forget about it. Go after the big guy. If that guy doesn't want to fight, who am I to tell it to fight? How much does that shield one cost? All right, let's have her go after big guy. Nice.
Dodge CL. Careful now.
As long as I dodge the last attack, that's really the most important one. since it is the one that stuns. Alright, let us do Lumen transfer on you. Extend the fire. Probably should have actually gone after the one on the left. Very rude. You don't need shields anyway. Ah. Okay, let's do ice transfer and then heal. Actually, no, let's do mayhem on. This seems excessive to do on this one. Let's do mayhem on. Let's just heal self, actually.
Finesse and grace.
And then Virtuoso could, in theory, remove this guy. Not enough.
Parry it.
Excellent. Okay. So now I'm actually going to have Lune heal Mael so that everybody's kind of topped off for the next fight. You can remove him off the map. This is unnecessary. Like I said, unnecessary. All right. I wonder if I have to do something to trap this fella. Yeah, well.
Useful.
And is level 9 going to be the maximum? Oh, yes, this thing. The maximum level of each of the weapons. Seems relatively low. Ooh, hello. Yeah, this one is nice and easy. I didn't even have to go to a different area. Ah, a new weapon for Mael, I think. Ooh. That's not a bad one. In defensive stance, gaining AP also gives 1 AP to allies. That is tempting. But the weapon I have currently does more damage, and I like the idea of being able to easily switch to Virtuoso stance. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get this guy. There's something I need to do that I'm not doing. And I don't necessarily understand what.
Great.
Alright, but I think we've more or less cleared out the farm. Except for the one guy who will not sit still. Oh, hello. Are you the big bad Hammerman? Tim the Toolman Taylor down there? Nope, 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 nope. I thought I had grabbed onto it. No, no. Just drop. Are you an enemy? Or are you just kind of buried in the muck? Abandoned and incomplete and trapped in stone. Quite the situation I'm in, right? If you don't say something in the next few seconds, I shall knock myself to sleep. How did this happen? I do not exactly know, but I can certainly guess it has to do with the mistress. Perhaps you could tell us a little more? Oh, you want to know more? Just a moment. I'm wondering what I could ask in exchange. You're not really in a position of power here. A poor threat, sadly. In my weakened, incomplete state, anything could kill me at this point. The others, they possess shiny, shimmering rocks glistening on their back. Why I lack the same luster, I do not know, but it maddens me. We could potentially help you with that. I hope you can. The cavern might be your best bet. If you could find 3 of those lustrous rocks, oh, I will be magnificent. Giant beasts always looking for them pretty rocks. Decorate themselves with. Oh, hello. Some expeditioners made it out here and then died. So he's level 20. Once Sael hits level 21, I will sub him back in. Oh, actually, hold on. Can Sael learn any interesting tricks yet? Actually, I like this one. It makes a good balance to Lune's fire ability. So let us attach that and go with that instead. That way we can apply, like, if we can apply Foretell to all enemies, that would be much more useful, because just applying Foretell to one enemy hasn't been particularly useful to me. Also, this area is very dark. Despite the presence of the ground lamps. I think those are the gemstones. Also, those are pretty bright stones on their backs. Ah, son of a... Such a big target, and I still missed. Alright, so now we are going to apply wildfire. Hopefully that will hit everybody.
Finesse and grace.
Let's get rid of your shield. And let's get rid of you. Ah, that's fine.
I'll do it.
Ah, that is very inconvenient. Yeah,
On me.
because if it wasn't for that shield, she would be dead.
Chroma is flowing.
Okay, so now when I switch over to Mael, she can get rid of these other shields.
Finesse and precision.
Dodge CL.
Ah, there was one more attack. That's fine.
It's locked on you. Let me flow.
All right. Oh yeah, I can do this attack now. Mayhem. I probably should have done the Lune part first. That's fine. Because it's dead. All right, SOS is learned. Did I like that ability? Like, at the very least, we have it acquired. I mean, it's not really that much worse than First Strike. All right, let us collect these gems.
Well, that will help.
A rock. A glistening rock crystal. Oh. Hmm. Huh. I forget that this game sometimes thinks it is a platformer.
Nice.
I don't really know what that means, the break damage stuff. But let us equip it, learn it, add it to our repertoire. Bonus story here. I don't know if I've mentioned this in the channel before. So, a long time ago, I used to work at Blockbuster Video. Ah, son of a... I was positive I was far enough away. That is unfortunate. Don't you realize that I was talking about... Ah. Son of a... Working at Blockbuster Video.
Careful, my arm.
And there was a point in time when they were introducing something they were calling the 9-step checkout process. This was towards the end of my tenure there. And close to when my store was actually closing. So, again, not much of a surprise. Ah, son of a... And like the 9-step checkout, let's stop for a second just so that I can gather my thoughts. Where it was very, very straightforward. A lot of it was very, very straightforward. Step 1 is like greet the customer. Step 2 is like take the tapes. Step 3 was like ask if you want candy or something. And then when they were rolling the process out, the district leader came by. And I'm some low-wage, part-time cashier being paid, at the time, less than $7 an hour. And there's this district leader standing, like, just a few feet behind me. Actually, no, this is good. This is still fine. And every so often he would step forward to be like, "Oh, this is why we have this step here. We need to, this is why we have this step." And one of those things that he kept saying over and over again was, this step is to build customer repertoire." He didn't realize he was supposed to be saying customer rapport. And he'd said it over and over again. Wherever he is, I still hope he's doing okay, and maybe hopefully he's learned a little bit, just a slight amount of French to realize he was incorrect. I don't really need to do anything as her.
Let's speed things up.
Ah, but we've stolen a turn, which is good. And now, oop, I still don't have enough points. That's fine.
Look out.
Excellent. You know, actually, I'm just going to skip her turn. I'm going to heal. Mael. There we go. There we go. Now we've picked up that rock as well. Nope, nope.
Nice.
Nice. Now, is the remaining rock here, or will I have to carry on down the main path in order to acquire the remaining glistening rock?
Nice.
It is nice. I agree. Oh, hello. Oh, you get a name. Oh, and you're defending a door, I think.
Grace.
Maybe. I thought I saw a door. Yes, there's a door right there. Okay, that was really easy. Oh, and was that the last glistening rock I needed? Oh my. Hello. You're defending a door. Oof. You don't have a name. Weird. But you have a lot of hit points.
Looney, watch out.
Those were all fairly good guesses on my part.
Romance flowing.
All right, thermal transfer. And then maybe some more wildfire.
I'll leave it. I'll do it.
That spills some
Still good.
Let us stay.
And then mayhem. Excellent. No, thank you. See, here's the thing. I don't need to even learn that ability because once I'll never attach that ability.
This will be useful.
Cash. All right, where in the manor does this go? Does going to the manor reset enemies when you leave the manor? Oh, a new outfit for her. Do I have another Saya, or do I have just the horrifying one? No, I just have the one outfit for Saya. Oh, and this means I can change Lune's outfit so that we don't have two mimes. She can go back to carrying the baguette. The windows have quite the view, I suppose. Oh, hello.
Interesting.
Okay, it does not seem as though people have repopped, but I think I have enough of the shiny... Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon. People have repopped. That's fine.
strike.
Do you mean? Danger.
Yeah, that is definitely a very convenient ability, considering it attaches Foretell on everybody that is on fire. Lune puts everybody on fire. Um...
Let the ink flow.
Very rude of you. Propagates foretell. Fancy. Let's apply rush. Let's see if we can sneak in another turn. Yes, we can. Fantastic.
Dodges, yeah.
That's fine. This is fine.
Flow. Let us stay there.
Because now we are going to... Let's just get rid of this guy. Alright, and now we could head back, talk to the stone fella. Make him look pretty. I mean, I could rest if I want to. I could leave my cares behind. But we still got chroma elixirs. We've still got 2 of them. Is this what you are looking for? Oh, mistress, this luster, yes. Would you mind inserting them on my back? I hope we won't regret this. Oh, the ecstasy. Look at me. I am perfect. And your end of the bargain? Of course, I have not forgotten. But surely you can first let me enjoy this. Ah, the bliss. Yeah.
We can use that.
Ooh. That's not bad. Lune, you get to equip that because you have the lowest health. Shiny, shimmering, glistening. Exactly how I wanted it. Tell me about your mistress. Ah, our mistress. She is loving. She made us with great pride and care. However, there are times when even she makes mistakes. I am living proof of that. Oh, mistress, forgive. I did not mean to speak ill of you. Please forgive me. Why does it have trouble speaking now? We passed a shrine to the paintress. Do you know who made it? Did any of them survive? No. A long time ago they came to me. They spoke as if they knew the mistress. They revered her, but what they spoke of, the paintress, her description did not match the mistress.
So, does that mean the paintress has multiple forms?
More likely, she has allies or lieutenants, like the man on the beach.
No, I'm pretty sure we're going to have to deal with multiple phases to that fight. Once we actually get to that point. Also, everybody went to the same class to learn how to leap onto a rope. No, that's just the developers using the same animation, which is understandable. You don't need to give everybody a bespoke climb down animation. It's just kind of it's interesting to see because of the complexity of the jump. Like, everybody does a backflip onto the rope. And I think that's what makes it stand out. There we go. And then apply some I didn't even notice the rock guy on the left. Like, this area is just so low light. That is a lot of damage when marked. I'm going to heal you. Yeah, and then just absolutely wreck you. Oh, Sayel is level 21. She needs to get the boots. Gustav needs to come in. Oh no, Gustav is now level 21. So, okay, your benched members do level up with you. They level up to the minimum party level. Good to know. Sorry, Gustav, it seems like you're staying on the bench.
Flurry is over there. Ooh, but I sense something scary.
Sir, you're probably tough enough to take it on yourself. Like, you don't need me, really. Unless you're not as strong as you're advertised to be. Who did I give the ability to... I want to say I gave somebody the ability to give somebody an extra turn. And for the life of me... Or did I see that skill somewhere? And I just never assigned it. Ah, yes, this one. Target ally plays immediately and gains 4 AP. I'm going to have to save for that. Ah. Very nice. Maybe I'll use this opportunity to check the sound. Before the boss fight. Is that lamp attached to the boss? Hello?
Alright, let's get rid of it. The rock should be nearby.
The Lamp Master? Lamp Master uses the power of the lamp. Lamp Master switches off all of the lights in the cave. Ah. Starting with you first, okay. Ah. I made a rule. This is fine. I'm stanceless. Am I losing stances when I take specific damage? Alright. Let's thermal transfer. And then heal my L.
A storm is coming.
All right. Dizzy is a status effect that makes it harder for the character to aim. We'll be fine. We don't need to aim right now anyway. And then we'll have her heal herself. I need, like, more AP when I go into Twilight. I think that's a trick for her. Also, do you have a weak spot that I've been ignoring? Nice. At least I dodged like one attack of this guy's. But just one. Ooh, let's do Mayhem. Ooh.
Easier than expected.
Hey, don't
Really?
jinx us. No need to invite misfortune.
I don't see any stone.
I enjoy jinxing.
What's happening?
Misfortune.
Ah, we're not done. Ah, that was a jump. How am I supposed to know what a... whether I'm supposed to jump or not if I've never seen the attack before? No, but I can't use any skills, unfortunately. I'm going to... use a healing item. On you.
Use this.
That was a good guess in regards to timing.
Okay.
Also, I've just realized I haven't really used the items that give you AP, and that's something I should consider doing at some point. That is a strange ritual.
Let's beat them down.
Let's spill some ink.
Ah, you're in a defensive stance. That's fine. Because we can now switch you over to Virtuoso. Let's actually heal. But no, I like the idea of jinxing myself. This is all under the belief that jinxing yourself technically doesn't work. That life itself is always chaos. If you've ever seen the movie A Serious Man, I feel as though the more I talk about it, the more my own perception of the movie is changed. Because like when I saw that movie, the only time I've ever seen the movie, I walked out of the theater. I actually watched it in the theaters. Walked out of the theater dumbfounded. Like, what the hell did I just watch? And I feel as though it's one of those Coen brother movies where, like, the theme of the movie is very resonant throughout. Like, you look at The Big Lebowski. If you've ever seen The Big Lebowski, the entire movie is built around mistaken identity. Like, every plot point is built around that. And A Serious Man has its specific theme, which is about, like, that fear of problems, of bad things in your future. Like the idea of not wanting to jinx yourself. But, like, bad things are going to happen. Good things are going to happen. And just because you said this stream is going to be running perfectly for the rest of the night and nothing will go wrong, isn't going to be the thing that causes the stream to fail. Alright, what do I want to do? Let's, do I have anything that builds up AP for her? Ah, you got me. You got me with that final... Alright, now I can do some damage. And some mayhem. And actually, I think we could finish this fight. If not on this turn. Yep. Then it would have been on Mael's, but... Deal 50% more damage if health is below 10%? I don't feel like that's going to be something I'm going to want to have to deal with that often. Good job, team.
Is it really dead?
Looks like it.
Is this it?
Is that Flory?
Flory. All right. Ready to sail like a snail. Just jump, mes amis. It's not that high.
We can finally cross the sea.
You don't happen to have some wine stashed away, do you?
Wine?
Hey, you can do this.
I hate water.
I hate water.
She doesn't seem
It's
that
wet,
far now,
and it's cold,
does she?
and it gets everywhere. It's not like sand.
Throw one more rock.
The others are waiting, but
You might reach her.
okay.
What is she sensing?
Does it really matter?
Or she's not sensing it, it's just happening.
Like
And
I
this is
said,
very
It's
ominous.
not about the rock. It's more about the...
Gustav.
Run.
Run. Please run.
Why? Why are you doing this?
Okay, so he has both arms. So he's not alternate Gustav. Oh my. We have 1 hit point. Can we heal ourselves? Does it matter?
We've done nothing to you. We should be on the same side. Second one. Let her go.
I don't appreciate your silence, sir. That did not touch his health. This is not a fight that we're going to win. The white-haired man turns his attention to Gustav he is about to attack.
Get us up there!
Oh, great.
Take them down. For those who come after. Right?
You promised!
What is creating the barrier? Is Gustav creating the barrier? Because I don't remember him having that ability. I feel like the lighting of these lightning strikes is a little off.
You won't yet understand. But this is a kindness, not a cruelty.
You let her come. You know she's too weak for this. How could you let her take such a risk?
You only care when things are right in front of you. My sweet child, you were supposed to stay home. I told you not to worry. But since you're here now, just stay put.
Is this a Final Fantasy X situation in which the Paintress needs to be replaced? Like Sin.
This is over. We'll go home together.
No!
This won't make sense to you now. But we both want what's best for our families. I'm sorry you're caught in the middle, but I did try to warn you.
Oh, hello.
It's been a while. Stay out of this. You chose to walk away. You don't get to come back now and interfere.
You've lived more than a lifetime. It's time to let her go.
A lifetime. A lifetime with my family torn apart. No. I want my family back.
It's not your family. But she is.
You would use her.
She chose to come. I didn't make the rules between you two. Hey. You all right? It's okay. I'll handle things here. Get back to your friends. Go.
So is the older man hoping, was he hoping to take Mael
So
then?
that's it. You've set us down this path. But are you ready for the consequences?
She'll never paint again.
So Gustav's death is one of the things that I actually was already spoiled on a little while back. This is what I get for looking at the at Twitter posts. And not just at the posts, should I say, at the replies. Okay, that's nice to see. That Eski is at the very least capable of kindness and recognizing the need for emotion, even if he kind of is a dick. Like, he comes across as disconnected. But
Last time we sat together like this.
In Lumiere, mourning our parents.
are they related?
Every time we're together, it's to grieve.
I mean, their society is kind of built on death and grieving.
I wish we could have spent more time in less hopeless contexts.
Isn't that what we always want? More time.
The plan doesn't change. We aim for the monolith. We keep heading north. With SKA's help, we can make it. But we lost the Lumina converter, so...
It's okay, we can think about that later.
All the backups were destroyed by that man, but Expedition 32 will bring more. Their chances will be better. We need to prepare them. I should update our journals. but-
Hey. It's okay.
Also, there's no real saying that we need those because it doesn't seem like anybody actually reached the Paintress. And they didn't have those before either, so...
Tomorrow will still come.
Also, I feel as though a lot of these characters, like, if you're supposed to be leaving it for the people who come after, it doesn't feel like they're really leaving much for the people who come after. Like, I feel like this needs to be more of a Death Stranding situation, where you can actually, like, build... Like, that's why I feel like the theme of for the ones who come after would have fit more as a roguelike as opposed to a JRPG. And the stranger has arrived.
Seal,
This seemed important. If you want to reach the monolith, best path is through the quarry up north.
who are you?
And where did you get that expedition uniform?
Strange way to say thank you. Sorry I couldn't save your friend.
Are you Ben Starr?
I'm wearing an expedition uniform because I, too, am an expeditioner.
Ah.
What? What do you mean you're an...
I've never seen you before.
First expedition. Expedition 0.
Expedition 0. But how are you alive and not...
Old? I don't know exactly, but some of us stopped aging and were not affected by the gamage.
Some of you. Like the man on the cliff.
Anwar. Oh, come on.
Ah, we have a name.
Why did he massacre our team?
How could he turn on his own people?
He believes his immortality is a gift from the Paintress. Killing her would kill him too, and he enjoys living forever.
And you don't.
Burying everyone you know while you live on can weigh you down a bit. I couldn't help your friend, but perhaps I can help you.
You want to join us?
If you don't mind the company. Yes.
So, if I want to kill Renoir, I have to kill the Paintress first. What's your name?
Versa.
Unfortunately, Act 2, Verso. Unfortunately, the resident expedition historian was killed. Because he would have known whether Verso was actually in the expedition.
Mon ami! Oh, you've put on a lot of weight.
Thank you.
I could say the same for you, you giant marshmallow. Bet you lost your stones again.
You know me. But now you're here. We can go find them.
Yeah, buddy. We'll find them. Tell me, did you tell them about... you know what?
Oh, Maman's the word. I promised.
Great. I'm counting on you.
Always, mon ami.
Do you want to spend time with Esqui? Sure.
Verso, mon ami.
Esquier, mon ami. I feel like I haven't seen you in years.
3 years, 67 days, and roughly 10 hours.
10 hours and 7 minutes.
Both of you are surprisingly accurate.
Oh, you've been counting too.
Roughly.
What have you been up to?
What have you been up to?
I have been perfecting the art of napping.
Impressive. You must teach me his secrets.
Mon ami, I wish I could.
Alas, I cannot pass my napping skills to others.
But napping cannot be taught. It can only be experienced. We must nap together.
Ah, okay. So Andy Serkis is the voice of Renoir. And Ben Starr is, in fact, the voice of Verso. And then you've got Jennifer English, previously in Baldur's Gate 3, which I still have to play. Who does she play in Baldur's Gate 3? I want to say she plays... the black-haired lady, not Shart. Do I recognize any other voices? Kirsty Ryder is the voice of Lune. Have I seen her before? The answer is no. And Shala Nix is the voice of Sael. Have I seen her before? I've probably heard her in Diablo 4, but it just says additional voices. Okay, let's set that aside. We must nap together.
Sure. That sounds nice.
Yes.
So how did these expeditioners convince you to leave your cave?
They're all so nice. Well,
Nah.
the super nice one died, but the others are cool too.
The other ones, they're okay.
You can make some friends too. It's been a long time since you made new human friends.
You know what I think about friendships with expeditioners?
You know what I think about friendships with expeditioners.
Losing a rock is better than never having a rock.
This is true.
Ask me how I know.
Debatable.
I hope we won't lose them like the others.
So, you lost your stones again. How did you lose them this time?
So it seems as though Renier's Renier's plot does kind of fit the meta narrative that I was thinking was going on. Like, once the paintress dies, his reality falls apart.
Yeah. I lost them on our trip back from the Chestrel River, right after you left.
I've brought your stones back 10 times now. Are you losing them on purpose?
I lose them so we can go on more adventures.
That's a good reason. To adventure, then.
Esqui and Verso rekindle the flame of their friendship. Relationship level increased.
To adventure. Mon ami.
Like I said, this.
Oh,
Yeah, buddy.
oh,
Great.
always.
Okay, and that is everybody in the party. Let's see if we can upgrade. Ooh, we definitely need to upgrade this guy, because none of his attribute points will be spent. And I don't know what his gimmick is going to be, because it seems as though everybody has a gimmick. Let's see. Deals low single target damage, 5 hits. And they're runes. A B rune. And if the B rune is applied, it does increased damage. Let's see, deals medium single target damage, uses weapon element, heals self by 20%. If the target is burning. That seems pretty good to have. Heals self, increase heal to 100% health if there's a C rune. So what applies a rune? And that applies Mark, which would be good to use alongside Mael. And is also a C rune. And then there's also D runes. And S runes. And A runes. Great. Reduces current rank. Is that what the runes are referring to? Like, I'm sure this game increases rank to A and refills all AP, but sets self-health to 1. Okay, let's hold back on developing him until we understand the gimmick behind his character. Oh yeah, and we should probably assign some Luminas. Oh, does he come with Pictos attached? He does. Are those the ones that Gustav had attached? I think those might have been. Now, 3% health on parry sounds very small, but that's largely because I'm not very good at parrying. Actually, let's go upgrade people's Lumina stats. Yeah, and we can upgrade the Revive Tint. Ah, I was aiming for 30 for everybody, and I screwed up. Oh yeah, and weapons. Ah, yeah, he very much replaces Gustav. Yeah, that's just... Delaram is terrible. Lose perfection. Huh. Okay, we're going to swap out some of these. Yeah, sure, why not? We can learn that. And then let us upgrade weapons. Oh no, maximum level is 20. For some reason, I was convincing myself that maximum level is 9. But I'm guessing there's going to be another upgrade element after that point. Alright, I think we are done. We can actually move on with the game. Wait. Do you have... No. Okay. No, but no more writing in my journal. The next morning. Also, Verso hasn't picked up a different outfit over the years. Although this would explain why,
Sorry it didn't arrive sooner.
Verso's outfit and Renier's outfit don't have expedition patches because they were the first expedition. Did they assume there were going to be more expeditions after them, which is why they named themselves Expedition Zero?
Losing family is difficult.
I know what you're going to say. You want to offer your condolences. You want to say something comforting. But I don't need it. I've had enough condolences. I've lost so many families now. I just need...
Do they know what life is like for the people that they are... Well, they would have to know what the first year, what that did. It killed all the 100-year-olds? What was the first expedition number, actually? It wasn't 100, I guess. If we check our audio logs, we could actually probably see Esque ability unlocked. Swim. Okay, the first expedition was 84.
Head for the monolith, through the quarry to the north.
Ah, the true moment in any JRPG. When the map really opens up. Are there things to collect on these islands?
Let us get wet.
Alright, are we tough enough to fight you? Or should I be avoiding fights and just going on with the linear game? Here we go. Verso gains perfection every time he deals damage or manages to parry or dodge. A higher perfection rank increases damage. Some skills have additional effects at specific perfection ranks. So here's the thing. I've already made a rule which states that I cannot talk about the dodge parry system, but I realize I'm not good at it. So I'm not going to be able to really gain much perfection by dodging or parrying. Taking any damage removes one perfection rank once per enemy turn. Oh. But still. And right now we're at D. Alright. So now what I could do is maybe mark you Ah, yep. Mistimed that one.
Bring it on.
There we go. Now we have that.
Precision.
My turn.
Chroma is flowing.
There we go.
Not impressed.
Break.
Okay, it's not terribly important. But I would like to shift everybody around. I'm used to Lune being on the left, and Mael being in the middle, and then somebody else being on the right. Where are we?
An advantage.
Oh. That's good. Let's have Lune a healing parry. She'll never use that. Verso, do you have anything that will increase your health? I thought I did attach that to Lune. I did not. I mean, at least that'll increase his health. I feel like it could go... He could benefit most from that. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to get on top of that, but maybe I'm not supposed to.
It's the swimmer! That's the swimmer!
That's the swimmer.
Swimsuit on!
Are you tough? Okay, let's just go to camp, rest up, leave camp. Let's try fighting this big guy. And actually, let's learn a couple skills for him. Not sure what I'm trying to lead towards. Actually, yeah, let's go with that. Deals extreme light damage. But I have to be S tier to use it. Medium single target light damage, 5 hits at completion, gains 1 rank. Oh, and now he's writing in the journal. Mael. Oh, nope. Mael's writing. Mael finds a spot she can write. She spends some time writing in Gustav's journal to honor his memory. She tries to write but is overcome with emotion. She cannot find the words. She hopes Gustav's apprentices will read this journal someday. All right. Now let us try. Sprung. Stage 1?
Ready to evade.
We're not ready for this.
I'm ready.
Yeah. We're going to have to come back later. Send in reserve team. All right. That's an interesting feature. So, like, if maybe are we going to reach a point where we'll have the 3 main characters and then 3 backup characters? Okay, let's see where we're supposed to go. Is over here. The Forgotten Battlefield.
That's the swimmer.
Okay, you're inaccessible to me. So that's fine. It seems like there are multiple of these doors.
Everyone okay?
So I would imagine we're going to be finding some more party members as we move along. Beyond just Verlo? Is that his name again? More dead expeditioners. Maybe they sailed past our landing point and this was another landing point for them. Yeah, all the ships crashed.
You'll get used to them. We're going to see a lot more.
If we hurry, we can cross before nightfall.
Wait. Could we bury Gustav?
I wish we could, but protocol is to keep moving. Gustav would understand.
We can look for a suitable place along the way, yeah? We'll find a nice spot.
Actually, there is a place. Past the quarry, out of sight of the Paintress. Tranquil haven. Protected by magnificent trees.
Verso, not Verlo.
Approve.
Also, I'm reminded I probably should eventually play Final Fantasy XVI. My apologies, Ben Starr, who will never watch this. Oh, hello.
Let me show you something.
Some enemies can cast gradient attacks. Gradient attacks are powerful, can only be defended with a gradient counter.
Brace yourselves.
Press RT to perform a gradient counter. Great.
Parry! Let's spill some ink.
How do I tell a... Do we need more dodge, parry, jump, gradient?
Let the ink flow.
Let's carve a path. Your existence
All right. That's a pretty good way to gain a lot of rank quickly.
Any other tricks we should know?
one thing at a time.
All right. Well, we're now fresh in the new act, new character, new places to explore. I imagine we're going to find more villages on our way up to the Paintress, though it's interesting that like we're still constantly going off into the unknown. We don't really know what's awaiting us. Like, you look at Final Fantasy X and you start to get an idea of the rhythm of the game in regards to the locations as you go to every new location for Yuna to send the dead to their next life. Also, I didn't bother looking at that revived tint to see how well it was upgraded. I'd imagine it's going to be at 50%.
Expeditions?
A single Nevron took out most of them.
Is it still around?
I've only seen it once, many years ago, so most likely not.
How many people have we sent over the years? By the way. That is a lot of dead expeditioners.
Enough.
I think I'm going to stop here for the night. And next time we will carry on from this flag. Got any suggestions for something to play next? Let me know. Otherwise, have yourselves a good night.